Yo, what's going on guys? It's Genie here, and today I'll be showing you guys how I produced my first charting single as a music producer. The song I produced is called Swing It. It's by Vaughn 1700, mafia, and Big Op, also known as No Limit Pharaoh. This song was produced by me, Desro, and Honcho Double O. I did half the drums, Desro did the sample, and Honcho Double O did the other half the drums. I made this beat in early January, and it was kind of like any other beat I was making at the moment. Dark, moody, bouncy, you know what I mean? So how I started this beat was, I was just going through my email like any other day, and I saw that my boy Desro sent me a pack. And it's Desro, you know he's fire, so I had to check it out. So I was flipping through them, and I was kind of feeling them, I kind of wasn't feeling the other ones. Then I heard this one, it had dark, vocal, Memphis type of sound, and I knew I had to use it. So I ended up using the loop, and I turned it into a half-done FLP that I could send out to other producers, and a full beat that I could send out to my own artists. I knew that beat was fire, but I didn't get any opportunities to send it out to anyone because I couldn't find anyone to match that style until this happened. A few days after I made that beat, I posted a list of artists on my story that I wanted to work with in 2024. So I put together a pack of 9 to 10 FLPs, which actually included the beat I did with Desro the other day. And after that, I sent it to Honcho and just hoped for the best. After a couple days, I didn't get a response back. I was thinking he either didn't use the FLPs or he did, but Tski didn't like them. But that was until he sent me this screen recording.
Hey, throw that fin on him, brother. Throw that fin on his ass. Hello.
And as you can tell by that screen recording, it's a video of Vaughn 1700, mafia, and No Limit Pharaoh rapping on the beat that me and Honcho Double O did. I was so happy seeing that snippet because it was an artist that I had on my placement list, and it was literally the last thing I expected at that moment. But now the only thing I was worried about was whether or not it was gonna drop. So for a couple months I waited patiently, and then one day I was just randomly checking out his YouTube channel, and then I saw Premiere, Swing It, Vaughn 1700, mafia, and No Limit Pharaoh. And it was on some like random Monday too, no special announcement, nothing like that. So when I saw the premiere, it was like 3 hours until it dropped. But when it dropped, it did like 10K in the first hour. It was fucking sick. And then I ended up checking the song out on YouTube literally a day later, and it was at 100K views. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I know this song's gonna blow up. And as of right now, at the time of this recording, the video sits at 1.1 million views in 2 weeks. And when I saw the song blowing up like this, I was like, oh yeah, this has to be on some type of chart. So I went straight to Apple Music, went to the Chicago category on top 25, and saw Swing It, Vaughn 1700, mafia, and No Limit Pharaoh charting. It was definitely an amazing feeling. It felt like a lot of hard work finally paid off, and it felt sick going from wanting to have a placement with this artist to having a release song with them. But the most important advice I'd give out to anyone that wants to produce their first charting single is to network, and do more networking. And why I'm saying this is because I met Honcho through networking, and obviously Honcho is the reason I got the song. I actually heard of Honcho through some of my Chicago friends I met when I was there. And they were all telling me, yeah bro, he's fire, he got crazy beats, you should work with him. And I was like, bet, yeah, I'll lock in with him. I didn't get to meet him in person, but we ended up locking in through Instagram, and we've just been working since then. So the lesson here is, if you want to land big placements, work with big producers, and make connections, you have to network, and that's how you'll get real hits in this industry. But if you're still having trouble with this, hit me on my Instagram and I'll DM you back with some advice. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the beat breakdown. So obviously I said that Desro sent me the melody with the Memphis vocals and stuff like that, but later I actually found out that the vocals were from a Gucci Mane song called Swing My Door, so that was pretty sick.
Swing my door, yeah, you know that swing my door.
And then I just turned down the BPM by 4, and then I put it into a couple different versions. And up here, I didn't end up playing with the pitch or anything like that. Yeah, so for the drums, me and Honcho Double O did the drums, so I'm gonna get into it right now. So yeah, for this beat, literally all the sounds I use are from the Trimsky drum kit. Obviously, you guys have heard me talk about the drum kit so much, but yeah, I'm not lying when I say it's a good drum kit. This song got me my first charting single as a producer, so imagine what it could do for you. So yeah, we have the snare pattern right here. It's the Tyson snare. Over here is a basic snare pattern, except for right here, it's an off beat right here, and it has one hit right here, and then it has a little snare roll right here. And let me play it out for y'all. Next right here is just this little triangle perk I added right here at the end of each 4 bars. It's just something small. And then right here is this little rim roll I had right here. They use this in a lot of Detroit beats. You can hear it right here. So this is what the drums sound like so far.
Swing my dough, yeah, you know they swing my dough. And it's 8-5 every time they swing my dough. Swing my dough.
Alright, so I have this perk right here. It's known as the V's perk in inside the Trimsky drum kit, as you can see right here. And yeah, it's just another accent perk that I use for this beat. I think I added a really cool sound to it, so let me play it out.
Swing my dough, yeah, you know they swing my dough. And it's 8-5 every time they swing my dough. Swing my.
So that's how it sounds with the beat, and this is how it sounds by itself. So obviously it sounds funny by itself, but when you hear with the rest of the beat, it really goes nicely. And next I have this open hat right here, just plays like a basic pattern, just hits right here, and then it just repeats like that for the rest of the song. And let me play it out for y'all. And yeah, it kind of just repeats like that. And then lastly, my favorite part, the 808. And this 808 right here, this wasn't from the Trimsky drum kit. This is from Raz Bendevar and TNT's kit, their Essentials kit. And it's called The One. It's a pretty fire 808. And I just put a little sauce on it. I just turned the volume to 53% and then the boost to 20%. That's what I do for all my 808s to make them hit harder. So yeah, let me play out the pattern for y'all. And as y'all heard right there, I had this little pause right here, so it adds a little bit of bounce. This is what it sounds like with the rest of the beat. So usually on most songs, like an 808 would hit right here, 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 and here. But I decided to change up a bit and just take the one out right here. You know, a crazy thing about this beat, a lot of beats usually have hi-hats in it, but in this beat, there's no hi-hats, as you can see. I had a hi-hat sound right here, but if you listen to this and also the original song, you can hear there's no hi-hats in this beat. And then for the rest of the melody, I just had, the vocals wouldn't play out the whole time because it'd kind of get annoying, so I kind of had a little section right here where it was just like a loop, and it wasn't like any other vocals playing on top of it. And obviously I cut the lows out so the 808 could play with it. So this is what it sounds like with the 808. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna
Down every time they swing my dough. Swing my
So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Go follow me on all my social media, all platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Turn on the subscriber notifications, subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. I appreciate all the support. If you need any help with anything, DM me on my Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.